to you, Mowry here. Red velvet cheesecake. Can you no-bake it? With Karo Corn Syrup, you can. Karo is the secret ingredient to give no-bake red velvet cheesecake bars delicate sweetness and a smooth texture. So this recipe takes half the time without the oven. So everyone in my family, they know that I love everything red velvet. This yummy homemade treat is my absolute go-to easy dessert, and it will be yours too. So let's get ready to no-bake it. All right, let's start with the crust. In this mixing bowl, I have my chocolate cookie crumble. And to that, I'm gonna add some melted butter. Ooh. And next, we're gonna add our star ingredient, Karo Corn Syrup. So this is gonna add a really nice, delicate sweetness and hold everything together. We're gonna give this a nice stir, just so that we can combine everything together. Ooh, y'all, the smell of chocolate, it just puts you in a good mood. I love you, chocolate. I love you very much. Now we're gonna move our crust to our baking dish. This is gonna be so delicious. We're gonna pat this down to create a really nice even layer. All right, this crust looks fantastic. Now I'm just gonna take this to the refrigerator and let it chill, and we are gonna work on our red velvet filling. In a stand mixer, add some cream cheese and make sure that it's room temperature because we don't want it to clump. Let's have some fun. Next, I'm gonna add my Karo corn syrup. Now this puts the velvety in the red velvet. Sugar, a little bit of vanilla extract, and now we're gonna mix until creamy. My filling is starting to look really nice and creamy, just the way I like it. I'm gonna add some whipped cream. Mix away. Ooh, you guys. Y'all, look at how nice and creamy this looks. This texture is like perfection. So delicious. On to the next step. Now this is what is gonna make this whole thing red velvet. I'm gonna take about a cup of my filling here. I'm gonna put it into this bowl, adding some cocoa powder. Now I'm gonna add my red gel food coloring. This is the fun part. Would you just look at how smooth and creamy this looks? So now I'm gonna put my red velvet filling onto my crust. Now, you guys, I have to tell you something about red velvet. I am obsessed. I am in love with red velvet. My kids love red velvet as much as I do. So this household is all about the red velvet. Watch the magic. So now with my cheesecake filling that I had put aside, I'm gonna show you how I make my swirls. Swirl time. This looks beautiful. So now I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator for 6 to 8 hours, but best overnight. All right, so my cheesecake has chilled and I have cut them into cute little bars. And I don't know about you, but I am ready to dive in. Here's a little tip. You could totally make these bars ahead of time and freeze them for an easy last-minute dessert idea. Oh my gosh, y'all. This filling is so creamy and smooth. Isn't it amazing what you can make without turning on the oven? Amazing. So good. Check out Karo's website for this and more no-bake recipes. You won't believe what we're going to no-bake next.